Hello traders, BTC and EURUSD cracked it last week guys, and we're so happy to have nailed it. So this week guys, we have three new pairs that are screaming for a breakout which you wouldn't want to miss. Okay, so as we dive into our market forecast for the week, don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video. All right, so last week we were here guys, and I said that okay, so what we'll be expecting that even though yes, this market has actually broken this low, but we are not complete yet. We still have more room to drop, and this market is going to come up here and give us like a kind of a running flat in between, and from there the market is going to drop. All right, so this was our focus last week on BTC, and exactly that's what happened. So let me show you a clip of this that happened last week here and drop again, so making this more of a running flat in between these regular flats. Okay, so that is what we are expecting, and that's what we are expecting the BTC to do this week. Okay guys, so as you can see for yourself, that was a perfect setup and it plays out exactly the way we expected it guys, and we are happy that we are able to bank a lot of pips here guys as the BTC was dropping. So in case you missed that, no problem, but these are another opportunities that we have. So currently, what can we see here guys? All right, so from all indication we can see that okay, since this is what happened, we have seen that impulse here, correction, impulse, so we'll be expecting more corrective phase here and next drop guys. So at least we want this to give us impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So wait for this correction to be over and let's have one more drop, then after which we'll update you guys. Okay, this is what we can see at the moment, all right, on BTC. So for this week guys, you know, we have not seen any mature setup on 4 hours, but in between the lines there will be a small setup that might play out on this. So if you want to like catch this fractional nature market setup, don't forget to subscribe and like our pages, and also join our Telegram group where we update you guys on a regular basis. Okay, so let's take a look on the gold guys. So on gold guys, so what can we see? The market has actually broken this structure. All right, the structure has been broken. So here, to make it simple for us, we are watching to see the reaction at 0.618, which is at this point guys. So here we'll be watching out to see if the market give us a confirmation for a drop, then we take it, because obviously we can see that the market just need to drop before this wave be completed. Because if you take a look on what has happened in the past, so we have this sharp move down which broke this structure, we have this corrective move up here which did not break this high. So obviously we'll be expecting the market to break this low again. Okay, we'll be expecting the market to break this low, which eventually definitely will happen next week. So next week guys, we'll be more interested in taking a sell because of the structure that the wave is pattern is forming. So watch out for a sell from this point, probably to break this low, and from there we can update to know the next phase of the market. All right, so let's take a look on the EURUSD. On the EURUSD guys, we killed it. All right, so last week was a very profitable one. Like we were here literally, and we know that this market has actually completed this structure, and from here there's no other way the market to do than also to drop, and that's exactly what happened. Now let me show you a clip of the forecast we did here last week for you to know that this is actually a science. Okay, so as you can see for yourself, let me play for you. This is a complete structure because it has broken this trend, okay, and this is a wave on its own. So what we can see from here now is, and it has broken this, I should be expecting a three-wave move here and drop, three-wave move and drop. This is what we're expecting, and the way the market moves, because of the way this. Exactly guys, exactly. So you can see that keep dropping and dropping and dropping. You know, three-wave move, we drop and drop and it drops. So this is what has happened. So the bigger question is what next on EURUSD. So what we can see that this is a very sharp impulse up. All right, so we'll be expecting the market to give us a corresponding three-wave move here, and then it goes up again. So this is what we can see. Then once it's completed, it might be impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Then this is what we can see from this point, but we are waiting to see exactly for this corrective phase to play out. Then once this is completed, we know that exactly, okay, if the next impulse will be coming up or not. Okay, so at this point we'll be waiting for this corrective phase. So patience is key here. Let's watch out and see when the market completes this 3-wave corrective phase. All right, so that's just it. Then on the pound yen, we also killed it on the pound yen, guys. For you guys last week, the market was here. The market was here, and I said this drop is not over, so watch out for this, and the market is going to drop. So eventually a tag here, but this tag didn't even trigger our sell, so it drops again, but finally it came to trigger the sell, and then we're in massive profit, guys. See, patience is the key. Once you understand structure, you take action based on the structure. Just zoom out and just wait and watch the market do its things, and that's exactly what it does. Okay, that's exactly what it does. So this is a very clear structure. We have this impulse here that breaks this structure. We have this 3-wave corrective move. This is what we call an expanding flat. 3-wave corrective move, expanding flat, plays out correctly, and the market drops. So what then do you expect? Watch out for another 3-wave pullback and one more drop. This is the only thing we can see at the moment in pound yen. The dollar yen, guys. Okay, dollar yen, guys, okay, was a bit dicey for us because last week we were expecting the market to respect here. So when we came at this point, we are like, okay, let's take a sell. So we took a sell here, but immediately the market spike up, close above, it dropped again. We saw a pattern that we recognized, which is a very, very, very bullish one. So we're able to like hop out of the market. You see, one of the things that will help you to be profitable in long term is ability for you to understand narratives, the handwriting in the world. When the market changes its bias, okay, because we were expecting it to sell from this point, okay, but the market now gave us a bullish structure, okay. So from there we know, okay, very good, the market might be changing its narratives here, which is exactly that what it does. So he changes that, and we're able to hop in for a buy at this break of this, and this was a massive buy. So at this point, what can you see, guys? Okay, so here we've seen that the market actually has broken out, and then it went up and it broke down again. So for us, this is the beginning of a change of structure. So what we'll be expecting, let us wait for the market to give us a 3-wave move here at the point, then we might see the market keep dropping from here. So this is what we can expect from the euro yen for this week. Watch out for this 3-wave move and let the market drop from there. All right, so this is another one. Let's take a look on the Audi Swiss. We nailed these, guys. We nailed this last week. Okay, so this one, that was even yesterday, Friday. I took this sell personally, and it was a very, very massive one. So what then can we see here? We have this impulse up, we have this correction, we have this next impulse, and the market keeps stalling here. Okay, so what we can see from this point, okay, we might see that the market might push high again from this point, which is likely, okay, because we have this trend line has been respected at this point. So let's watch out at this point and see if this market will push high from here. Okay, but this was a very perfect one. So we have this impulse, correction, impulse, which is a complete structure. So let's watch and see if this will come up here. At this point, we'll be waiting for a buy. If the buy confirms here in the lower time frame, we'll be hopping in for a buy at this point. Let's take a look on the dollar card. So on the dollar card, guys, we've seen that this market completes this structure. So this is on the lower time, we saw an ending diagonal at this point. So by this point, guys, what we can see here on the 4 hours time frame is for the market to give us a confirmation that it's ready to drop. From here, it's going to drop again. So this is what we can see on the dollar card. So wait for this pullback, and let's see how the market is going to confirm this before it keep dropping. All right, so on the dollar card. Now let's take a look on the DSY. Okay, on the DSY, guys, so what can we see? The market has actually given us this complete structure. So here we'll be expecting the market to give us a 3-wave move up at this point, then market will keep dropping. Here, this is what we can see on the DSY. All right, on the DSY, that's what we can see. The last but not the least here, let's take a look. So on the pound here, guys, we have seen this. The market has actually given us this impulse correction. We can equate this to be like more of a running flat. Okay, more of a running flat. If you see it this way, impulse, correction, impulse, still the same thing. So, but this spike here, we are still watching out to see how it will play out. But here, what you can see, let's watch out and wait for the market to give us a three-wave move here. Then from here, the market will keep giving us three-wave move up. Then it drops again, making this a more complete structure. So this is what we can see, whereby at the end of it all, we are having an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction, an impulse. So this is what we'll be expecting the market to give us. Okay, this is what we're expecting the market to give us. So watch out for these guys on the pound. All right, guys, so this is where we'll be drawing the curtain for today. And if you want us to cover more pairs, kindly leave that in the comment section. And don't forget to don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, guys, as we see you in the next episode. Thank you.